England is a part of Europe's United Kingdom and it is located on the island of Great Britain. It is not considered a separate nation, but it is an independent country within the UK. It is bordered by Scotland to the north and Wales to the west. British cuisine has always been multicultural. In ancient times, influenced by the Romans, and in medieval times, the French. Romans, for instance, brought cherries, cabbages, and peas, as well as improving the cultivation of crops such as corn. The Saxons were excellent farmers and cultivated a wide variety of herbs. When the Frankish Norman invaded, they brought with them the spices of the East, such as saffron, nutmeg, pepper, and ginger. In the late 1980s, British cuisine started to look for a new direction. Ever since the Victorian era during the British Raj, Britain has been borrowing Indian dishes and then creating Anglo-Indian cuisine to suit the British palate. Back then, we came up with kedegri and Croatian chicken, all traditional Anglo-Indian dishes, but they are not that popular today. Most Western cuisines base their techniques ultimately on French cooking techniques simply because the French were the first to document and codify cooking procedures. The broad categories of techniques in Western cuisine for preparing and cooking food are beating, deboning, deseeding, grating, shredding, skinning, tenderizing, and zesting. Despite recent setbacks, beef is still big industry in England, and the Scottish Aberdeen Angus is one of our most famous beef producing breeds. Dairy cattle are also farmed extensively. England is famous for its cream and butter and delicious cheese. British cuisine has many regional varieties within the border categories of English, Scottish, and Welsh cuisines. Each have developed their own regional dishes, many of which are geographically indicated foods such as Cornish pastry, Yorkshire pudding, Cumberland sausages, and Welsh cakes. Among English cakes and pastries, many are tied to the various religious holidays of the year. Hot cross buns are eaten on Good Fridays and plum pudding for Christmas. Native Australian bush tuckers sustained Aboriginals for thousands of years. Australia was from 1788 to 1900 a collection of British colonies in which culinary tastes were strongly influenced by British and Irish traditions, and agricultural products such as beef cattle, sheep, and wheat became staples in the Australian diet. When the first settlers arrived over 200 years ago, they looked to the motherland for their culinary inspiration. British traditions such as the Sunday roast, meat pies, and meat and three veggies still permeate Australian food culture. Thank you so much for watching this short video.